But joining us now, Nick Kostos, host of You Better You Bet, Odyssey Sports Betting Insider. Insider calls presented by BetMGM. Make it legendary. Check out the latest lines on the BetMGM app. Of course, you can hear Nick on You Better You Bet and You Better You Bet countdown to kickoff on Sundays. What's up, Nick Kostos?
On, guys, how we doing? Terrible game for our Eagles on Sunday.
Yes.
Hopefully we get the chance to bounce back coming up on Friday against the Bears.
Yeah, now you are a devoted Eagles betting fan in Cover Eagles Cover. You didn't get it. I had the early text from you during the game and then the late text from you during the game that had very different tones to it. You were blaming Saquon, though.
He blamed himself after the game. He
Well,
said that he's been non-existent this season, which is true, right? Now, I think it's a combo of things, right? The offensive line has not been as good for the Philadelphia Eagles this season. I think everybody knows that. But just eye test-wise, Saquon's not the same player he was last year. And it's not to say he stinks. He doesn't stink. But maybe those 400-plus touches really took a toll on him. And look, he's way better than Tank Bigsby. He's way better than Will Shipley. He's way better than A.J. Dillon. But at this point right now, should Tank Bigsby be splitting carries 50-50 with Saquon Barkley?
No.
Is that sacrilegious to say that? Is that
65-35.
75-25.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go 75-25.
If we're gonna,
as long as I give Tank 8 carries, I'm looking for 5 to 8 carries there, Nick.
Because really, Saquon only touched the ball. Saquon only had 10 carries.
Right. It's not like he got a ton of carries. Yeah.
I averaged 2.2 yards per carry. But eye test wise, when he has the ball in his hands, he doesn't look like he did in the past. He's not a bad player, obviously. He's a Hall of Fame caliber running back. Something's up. Either there's too much tread on the tires or he's hurt. The explosion's not there. And I'm not suggesting they bench him. I think we need to see more of Tank Bigsby right now.
I think Tank being.
I agree with you.
I think Tank, if nothing else, Tank being fresher at this point in the season would be advantageous. I sort of agree.
And he's running with a purpose. He's running like he's hungry.
I agree and disagree on Saquon. I think he is in a very difficult position right now because the offensive line is playing really bad. And I think it's less about burst and more about, Jason Vaughn was bringing up this the other day. There are runs where it just doesn't look like he wants it the same way that he wanted it last year.
Okay. Right. Well, maybe that has to do with the fact that there's too much tread on the tires. And look,
for sure.
Spike, my counter to what you said about the offensive line, there is no one better equipped than me to make this statement. Offensive line is not an excuse for Saquon Barkley when he performed for years as a New York Football Giant behind that trash offensive line.
I agree.
If you're a great running back, and he is a great running back, right? I'm not saying he's bad. But can we all agree that he's not the same player or even close to it that he was last year? And he's telling you. You don't even need me to say that. I think he's a huge problem right now for this offense. The fact that they go up 21-0, Spike and Ike, and can't choke the game out with run game and defense, to me, I am actually shaken with my confidence that this team's going back to the Super Bowl now following that performance.
So Friday, line 7 or 7.5, Eagles-Bears.
I think we're going down to 6.5.
Oh,
7
really?
right now, but I think this is going to drop down.
Okay, and it's line's higher than I thought it would be. I would have guessed 5 or something. So, what are you thinking on that game Sunday?
Friday.
Well,
Friday.
I'd really like to bet the Eagles. The Bears are getting healthier on defense. So they beat the Steelers on Sunday without all 3 of their starting linebackers and without their best corner, Jalen Johnson. Johnson was a full practice yesterday, and it looks like a couple of the linebackers are going to be back, so it'll be a healthier Chicago Bears team. And I feel like I'm on an island here because a lot of people I respect, I feel like the Bears in this game to at least keep the game close. I still think this is a big-time step up in class for Chicago. And, Dallas was able to have success down the field against this Eagles team. And we've talked about this at the start of the year, too, right, with Philly. The lack of a number 2 corner may be coming to bite them at some point, where Adoree Jackson leaves, Gene's got to go to the outside, and George Pickens absolutely puts the clown suit on him. I don't know that the Bears have the outside receivers to be able to do that. They attack you over the middle. Here's Luther Burden over the middle of the field. DJ Moore over the middle of the field. Roma Dunze is fine. He's not even close to George Pickens on the outside. So I do think schematically, Eagles defense versus Bears offense, I do like that matchup. And I would like to see the Eagles just throw all over the Bears in this game. I'm concerned about the run game. I don't know if they're going to be able to get it going with Saquon. if and when the number dips below 7 to 6.5, I'll be interested in the Philadelphia Eagles. This is like my Brokeback Mountain. I can't quit betting on the Philadelphia Eagles.
All right. Yeah. There are different ways you
Come
could
on,
go with
rude
that
boy.
one, man.
Slow down.
Different ways. You do take good care of yourself.
I did see you on video, kind of.
Yeah.
Raise your chin a little bit there. You got to let me finish. See where I was going there.
Yeah, well,
Ooh, boy.
I let you finish. It could go any different number of directions. Any Thanksgiving games you love in particular?
I love the Chiefs.
Yeah. It's 3, right?
Yeah,
Are the Cowboys favorite? Who's favorite?
No, Chiefs. I think it's Chiefs minus 3.
Ah, okay.
How did the Eagles? How did they lose this game? It's really unbelievable.
Yeah.
Look, the Chiefs are not the Eagles. I felt that way before the season. I think the Chiefs are the best team. I told you last week I may be on Moron Island, population 1, and the Chiefs really thoroughly outplayed the Colts in that game. It would have been a very unlucky way for the Chiefs to lose. I feel like the Chiefs are kind of like John Wick, and last week they announced, it kind of feels like we're back, and I feel like they're about to nuke the league here. They are way better than Dallas, and I don't think they will fold in the big spots like the Eagles did last week. Give me the Chiefs laying the 3 on the road in Dallas.
All right, and any prop tomorrow maybe to enjoy while you avoid your family?
Would you like? I could give you yardage and touchdown props in all 3 if you would like.
I like the touchdown props.
Give the touchdown props.
All right. How much time do I have?
80 seconds.
Okay, 80 seconds. So Green Bay, since Tucker Kraft got hurt, used 3 tight ends: John Fitzpatrick, Luke Musgrave, and Josh Weil. They all 3 play, all 3 get targets every game, so let's bet the one at the longest odds to score. That is Josh Weil for the Green Bay Packers. For Detroit, Khalif Raymond, unlikely to play. Sam Laporta's out for the season. Any Republicans in the audience, if you wake up on Thanksgiving wanting to own the Libs, bet on Tesla. Isaac Tesla, and he's a touchdown, their rookie receiver.
Dude, you're on fire today.
Yep.
Holy cow.
I just wish people could see me on the stream. I got a haircut. It looks really good. Chiefs and the Cowboys. Noah Gray is not going to play for Kansas City. 50 Shades of. The backup behind Travis Kelce. They will elevate Jared Wiley, and Big Bob Tunyon will be the other. Take your choice between Tunyon and Jared Wiley. Isaiah Pacheco is back for Kansas City, which means him and Kareem Hunt will split carries. Brashard Smith will catch passes out of the backfield in the old Jet McKinnon role. Brashard Smith, anytime touchdown for KC. And we bet this on Sunday, and it hit when Jamar Chase was out. Now T. Higgins is out. Mitchell Tinsley is a wide receiver that dominated in the preseason for Cincinnati. Spawned a very funny quote from Jamar Chase, who said in the preseason, I told Mitchell he would be a great number 1 receiver somewhere else. He's a really good player. He scored last week. No T. Higgins. Mitchell Tinsley, anytime touchdown for the Cincinnati Bengals. And in that game, very quickly for Cincy, when T. Higgins doesn't play, Mike Gesicki basically operates as a wide receiver. Mike Gesicki over 36.5 receiving yards tomorrow night.
Happy Thanksgiving, Kostos. Thanks as always, brother.
Happy Thanksgiving, bro.
Happy Thanksgiving to you guys, all the listeners, and your families. Wishing everybody minimal sweats, winning bets, the absolute very best of luck.
There he is, Nick Kostos, host of You Better You Bet, Odyssey Sports Betting Insider. Insider calls presented by BetMGM. Make it legendary. You can hear Kostos on the BetMGM Network on the free Odyssey app.